beaches. But this is the beach access. And it's just to the east of the polo field, not very far from the airport. But
gotcha.
Anyway, it's nice beaches. This is where we bring our dog. We actually live on the point up here where these palm trees are. There's 26 identical buildings, and you'll see 4 on the ocean that are the same. There's a house, and there's 4 identical buildings, and ours is the oceanfront one closest to the airport. But, yeah, we're just renting it, and as small as those look, we only get half. Those are each 2 units, but it's right next to the airport, and it's a nice location.
Yeah.
You can always sidestep to the right, so don't worry.
Oh, you're good. I'll come in after you.
This guy's landing right here at the end of the airfield.
No, he'll land right on the green grass. You're looking at him on an angle.
9 Bravo Whiskey is on the left base to final runway 8.
That's where he lands. He'll land right near the other jumpers. But yeah, that's the landing area right there.
Yeah.
Skydiving plane they just jumped out of is on final. That's Pacifics. They got 2 $1.3 million caravans. They're awesome, awesome aircraft.
Nice.
So they land long because they pick up their customers down here, and then they'll take off going on 2-6, and we'll be taking off on 8. We don't do it simultaneously, but they don't care about taking off with a tailwind at either parachute center because their customers are down here and they got a 9,000-foot runway, so it's a little bit of a compromise for safety. Pacific will not do it when it gets real windy, but Skydive Hawaii will do it just about any time.
I was gonna say this is a really long strip.
Yeah, it's 9,000 foot.
And this used to be used for military aircraft, or?
Still is. Nighttime use. The military comes in here all the time with their helicopters, Black Hawk helicopters, and still an active military airport, but they worked out a lease for over 30 years now. The state's leased it, but the military's not very happy with a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of people living here illegally, a lot of buildings that don't have permits, and fuel systems that aren't approved, and so they're actually talking to closing the airport. But we don't think it'll probably happen, but there is definitely talk that way. Remember when we touch down to land, I'll start using this bar, so just keep your feet where they are, but just expect it to move a little bit. Now, since we don't have a rudder, lots of times I will land this aircraft diagonally right into the wind and not down the runway. You know, right now, look at the windsock. It looks real calm down there, and yet there's all kinds of texture going on up here. I don't know where the wind's coming from, but as bumpy as it is, I think it must be rolling off the mountain, but it looks really calm down on the bump.
Yeah.
Pop out.
Oh. Dillingham 3 Papa Alpha about to turn base for full stop glider port. So the disadvantage of this aircraft over a fixed wing aircraft is I'm moving a 32-foot control surface. Does not respond very quickly, and it's a lot of leverage against the pilot in turbulence. So it's the hardest aircraft, in my opinion, to land in turbulence. It's one of the easiest to land in smooth air.
Right.
Because it's so stable and nice. But once we get down here, it looks like there won't be any wind on the ground. But when we get knocked around, it'll be definitely a lot slower to respond than it would be in a Cessna 152.
Yep.
A lot more muscle involved too. So we just add some power, bring her on in, find where I like it. We're down.
Cool.
Really fun flying with you.
Oh, that was great. I enjoyed
You
it.
belong in the front seat. Boy, that guy's radio on the tower is horrible. Dillingham 3 Papa Alpha clear, taxi to hangars. Have a good day, Robbie. Welcome to Dillingham. Alrighty, aloha from the North Shore.